This presentation, What Gadgets Are Right for You, is designed to help you understand what sort of technology options are available and may help you choose what is right for your lifestyle. But first, a little about me. I am Mary Burns Prime, an associate professor for the San Diego Continuing Education, one of 4 colleges associated with San Diego Community College District. I've taught with them for almost 25 years, the majority of time teaching health and fitness. At the age of 50, I returned to school to pursue a second master's degree, this time in educational technology. I learned a lot during this time. However, I need to confess that I'm not an expert, only someone who enjoys technology and wants to spread this information to others. Our first gadget today is phones. There are 2 types of cell phones, conventional or smartphones. Although they can both send and receive phone calls and texts, the options available vary widely. Let's compare the 2 types of phones. First, the conventional phone. The conventional phone is usually smaller and will probably cost less than the smartphone. It's simpler to use because it has less options. It can store frequently used numbers as well as allow you to send and receive text messages. Most have a camera and a way to send your photos to others. Many have Bluetooth capacities, meaning you can use them hands-free. Many allow you to connect to the internet, allowing you to download music and view your email. It may come with a memory card, which can be used to store photos and videos. Next, the smartphone. The smartphone can handle multiple email accounts, useful if you're using it for business and pleasure. It may include a sophisticated organizer so you can organize documents, photos, videos, and notes. Some may even allow you to create and edit documents and spreadsheets. These phones are usually larger, and the cameras may be better than the conventional phone. Typically, they have Wi-Fi, which connects them to the internet and facilitates web browsing. They may also allow applications such as traffic conditions, games, travel information, weather, social networking, and more. You'll probably have to pay a data fee for the smartphone, which varies among providers, typically about $30 a month for average use. Confused? If you don't feel you need the connectivity and size associated with the smartphone, stick with the conventional phone. So, what should you consider when buying a new phone? You may need a service provider if you don't already have one. Consider piggybacking your wireless plan with the current provider. Research the type of plans available and find out which one is right for you. And then consider the shape and size of the phone. Phones that slide, fold, or swivel are more compact when closed. They're also less prone to break. How about the display? Some may be difficult in bright lights outside. Test it indoors and out. Research suggests that black type against a white background are easier to read under most conditions. Can you see the battery strength and signal strength? If it's a touch screen, experiment with using the touch functions. Consider the keyboard. Some may slide from the phone, others open like an eyeglass case. Others may have a virtual keyboard that pops up when you use it. You may find that challenging to use. If you're going to use it for typing, you may want keys that are clearly labeled, well-spaced, and a nice size. Consider the operating system if you're going with the smartphone. All will surf the web and run apps, handle documents and email, and allow you to social network. But some operating systems may work better than others. They may not offer the same apps, or they may be clunky to use. Different carriers will offer different phones with different operating systems, so again, research and decide what is important to you. Next, we look at music devices. A portable music player is any type of digital music player that allows you to download or save digital music from your computer to play on a player. Those replace those Walkmans that used to be so popular in the 80s and 90s. They can store hundreds or even thousands of songs on them, songs which can be arranged into playlists for grouping music into categories such as working out, relaxing, inspirational, etc. These devices are lightweight and have rechargeable batteries. They also contain memory inside as well as software that allows you to transfer music from your computer to the device. They play music in a variety of formats. Some will also allow you to listen to the radio, surf the web, play games, or even take videos and pictures. An iPod is actually a type of an MP3 player. The iPod was created by Apple and comes in a variety of features and design. Introduced in 2001, there have been many variations such as the iPod Touch, the iPod Classic, the Shuffle, the Mini, the Nano, and others. The iPod uses iTunes software to transfer music. iTunes also allows you to develop a music library on your computer, burn music to a CD, transfer photos and videos, and add applications to your iPod. A drawback of the iPod, at least at this point, is that it only syncs to one computer. Therefore, if your computer crashes, you don't lose the music on that iPod, but you can't modify the iPod contents without having to start over. Electronic books, also known as ebooks, are a new and interesting way to catch up on your reading. These devices allow you to download books, magazines, and even things like blogs onto the device, allowing you to have a library of reading material at your fingertips. These devices have storage capacity and use software to open and read the books. Although most popular books and magazines cost money to purchase, there are free ebooks available. The library offers free ebooks for loan. Each e-reader supports a number of formats. The more formats available on a device, the more flexibility you have and options for new reading material. The Amazon Kindle is currently the most versatile of ebooks. You can use the Amazon website to download materials directly onto the Kindle. It's not the only choice, though, so again, research to see what's supported by the ebook that you're looking at. The larger the storage capacity, the more ebooks you can keep on your device. Some can be expanded with a removable memory card, important if you want to store a lot of books or if you're interested in using audiobooks. The display can be an important factor in your book. If you're looking to use it under all conditions, indoors and out, you may prefer a device which uses e-ink, which requires less power and is easy to read in the sunlight. It also can cause less eye strain. Nook, Kindle, and Sony are examples of devices with e-ink. The LCD screen used for the iPad and the Nook Color may be difficult to see in bright light and may cause eye strain. However, if you're using it for magazines or children's books with pictures, you may find the experience more pleasing. These devices all connect to the internet. You can connect with the Wi-Fi connection, or you can purchase an ebook with 3G capabilities, which makes connecting much more convenient. If you'll be using it for hours at a time, or perhaps even days without charging, battery life is a consideration. The tablet is a newer device. It's fast becoming the desired portable device, allowing a lighter load with the variety of options at your fingertips. There's a range of tablets available. But before you go out to get a tablet, you should consider a few things. First, do you need a tablet? They currently can't replace your home computer or your smartphone. Some are probably no more useful than the MP3 player, only with a larger screen. They lack the productivity software of a PC, and many people find it difficult to use the onboard keyboard. Still, they're easy, portable, and make it easy to check email, browse the web, conduct video chats, read, play games, etc. Consider the operating system. The iPad uses the Apple operating system, the same one used for the iPhone and the iPod Touch. In contrast, the Google operating system, Android, is produced by different manufacturers, meaning that the abilities of the tablet may vary from device to device. An advantage of Android devices over iPad is that the Android allows for Flash, those web applications that are animated and interactive, and they also allow for seamless interaction with Google apps like Gmail, Maps, and Google Talk. Size may matter to you. The iPad comes in only one size, 9.7 inches, while the BlackBerry Playbook is smaller at 7 inches, and the Android Galaxy offers multiple sizes from 7 to 10.1 inches. As for weight, the smaller the lighter. The iPad weighs about 1.3 pounds. Storage can range from 16 to 64 gigabytes. Larger capacity tablets can easily cost as much or more than a laptop. Do you like apps? Well, undoubtedly the best bet is the iPad with 90,000 apps and counting. You can purchase these apps or download for free in many cases at the Apple Store. Although there's less choices with the Android, you'll still find many apps to choose from, and the most popular ones, Facebook, Twitter, and games like Angry Birds, can be found on both types. Consider if you will need to have an always-on connection, like your cell phone, or if you can use a Wi-Fi connection. If you want the cellular model, you'll have to pay for a provider and then see what models they offer. You also will pay more for the device, but you'll benefit from the convenience. Cost for the data services run about $30 a month for basic uses. Okay, I have an iPad and I love it. I love it because of the many things I can do with it. Here's a few things that you can do with the iPad. You can read a newspaper or write a blog. You can have a video chat with friends or watch a full-length movie on Netflix. You can play interactive video games or write a quick note using a special type of pen designed for the iPad. You can convert your iPad into a piano, or you can find some interesting music to play on your real piano. Your doctor may use an iPad to help diagnose your illness or to store information about your visit. Grandkids will love the colorful learning experiences. Even your cat will enjoy the interactive touch display. There's so many more things, too numerous to mention. Portable storage is not all that exciting. Still, it helps to know how you can save and share what you create online. Some of the types of portable storage include flash drives, also known as thumb drives or USB drives, which connect to the computer using the USB port, and they can range in capacity from 64 megabytes to 64 gigabytes. External drives store information just like the hard drive on the computer, except they're outside of the computer. They used to be quite pricey, but have become affordable. They can be used for laptops or desktops and connect directly to the computer. They're excellent for backing up your hard drive, something you'll be grateful for if your computer should crash. You can set them to be automatic so you don't even have to think about this. Smart cards, also known as memory cards, have evolved over the years. Whereas before they were found mostly in cameras and cell phones, they can now be used for computer storage as well. You may have to purchase a smart card reader, which you will place the smart card into, and then it will connect to your computer using a USB port. Rewritable CDs were at one time the preferred method of storing music, photos, and other data. They provide an inexpensive way to share things with others and can easily be sent or carried. You'll be hearing more and more about the cloud. This is when you can store information on the internet. You don't need to purchase any type of physical storage device for this. You simply upload the information online. You can even use the cloud for your hard drive backup, eliminating the possibility of losing everything if your computer and hard drive are lost or stolen. Naturally, there's issues with the cloud, including security and performance. Your storage is only as good as the server that it's located on. If that server is hacked, your information may be at risk. You might want to consider the sensitivity of your data before putting it on the cloud. One very positive aspect of cloud storage is the ability to collaborate with others. You can work on a document, store it on a cloud such as Google Docs, and then have a coworker review and make changes. Some examples include Amazon, Google, Dropbox, and iCloud. There are many parting words I could offer, but I'll stick with a few basics. Buy it only if you really think you need it. And then try it before you buy it. Use it indoors and out and compare. Research your options. Don't buy an expensive technology piece on impulse. Take the time and learn how to use it. Use YouTube and online tutoring resources to discover more about your technology. And then finally, realize that technology is constantly evolving. What you buy today may be obsolete in a year, or at least is not as cool as a newer model. Realize that going in and save yourself countless hours of stress and anxiety. Trust me. This concludes our presentation. I know that I didn't cover every gadget, but hopefully you learned enough to feel comfortable in finding the gadget that's best for you. Good luck. You're welcome to email me with questions or to visit my website, collegeoftheemeriti.com.